Hello friends, you are watching ISC Mathematics and we are solving exercise 14b of chapter number 14, equation of a straight line. Okay, in the last video we have completed till question number 16. Now we will start question number 17 onwards. So let us start from question number 17. Okay, what is question number 17? Find the equation of the line that has x-intercept -3 and perpendicular to the line. Okay, we are given a line, equation of a line 3x plus 5y is equal to 1. Okay, this is the equation of a given line. Now, required line has x-intercept -3. Okay, x-intercept of required line is -3. So it means what? That is required line passes through point -3, 0. Yes or no? If x-intercept is given -3, that means we will take -3, 0 to be a point on the line. Clear? Similarly, suppose if y-axis is -3 given, then we can take 0, -3 to be a point on the required line. Clear? So we have -3, 0. This point lies on the required line, answer line. Clear? Okay, now answer line or the required line is perpendicular to line 1. Now we know the relation between the slopes, that the slopes of two perpendicular lines, okay, are negative reciprocals of each other. Clear? So we will find out the slope of line 1. Okay, we have 3x plus 5y is equal to 1. Therefore 5y is equal to -3x plus 1, and therefore y is equal to -3 upon 5x plus 1 upon 5. Okay, therefore slope of line 1 will be the coefficient of x. Yes or no? Therefore slope of line 1 will be equal to -3 upon 5, and therefore slope of required line, since the two lines are perpendicular, slope of required line will be negative reciprocal of slope of required line denoted by m is equal to 1 upon slope of line 1, that is 1 upon -1 upon slope of line 1. So -1 upon -3 by 5, which will be equal to pi upon 3. Clear? So we got the value of slope m of required line. Now we have a slope of required line and a point on the required line. So point and slope is there, so obviously we can use point slope formula, and therefore equation of required line, or we will write down that. Okay, now required line passes through point -3, 0 and has slope 5/3, and therefore equation of required line will be given by the point slope formula. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Therefore y minus, okay, x1, y1 are the coordinates of the point on the line. Okay, so y minus 0 will be equal to m. M is pi upon 3 into x minus minus plus 3. So simplifying equals 5x plus 15. Therefore 3y minus 5x is equal to 15, or 5x minus 3y plus 15 equals 0. Anyway you can write. Okay, so this is the equation of the required line. Clear? So this was question number 17 we have just completed. Question number 14 be 5x minus 3y plus 15. Okay, done. Clear? So now let us solve question number 18. Okay, question number 18. Find the equation of the line passing through point. Okay, now it is given that here required line passes through point 2, 4 and is perpendicular to x-axis. Yes or no? Required line. Okay. Required line is passing through given point and is perpendicular to x-axis. Okay. In the other way, if you try to understand, if any line is perpendicular to x-axis, okay, we have x axis and y axis. If any line is perpendicular to x-axis, it means what? It is parallel to y-axis. Yes or no? So it is given that required line is perpendicular to x-axis. We will consider in this way that the required line is parallel to y-axis. Okay, so required line is parallel to y-axis. Yes or no? And it is passing through the point 2, 4, and therefore equation of required line. Okay, now we have a format. Equation of a line parallel to y-axis will be given by x is equal to a. Clear? Now required line passes through point 2, 4. Required line passes through point 2, 4. Okay, so value of x is 2. We will substitute in equation. Substituting x is equals to 2 in equation 1, we will have 2 is equals to a. Now substituting value of a in equation 1, we will get x is equals to 2, which is the required line, equation of the required line. So this was question number 18. Okay, now let us solve question number 19. So question number 19, find the equation of the perpendicular dropped from the point minus 1, 2 on the line joining the points 1, 4 and 2, 3. Let us try to understand this question with the help of a diagram. Okay, for this we are going to draw again coordinate axis x and y. O is the origin. Okay, we have 2 points 1 comma 4 and 2 comma 3, 1 comma 4 over here and 2 comma 3 will be over here. So we have these 2 points. Okay, 1 comma 4 and B 2 comma 3. Okay, now we have to draw a perpendicular from the point -1 comma 2. Okay, so from this point we have to draw a perpendicular. Okay, so if you want to draw perpendicular, then perpendicular will be something like this. Okay, clear? This is the perpendicular drop from the point -1 comma 2. Say this is point P, -1 comma 2. We have dropped the perpendicular on the line joining the points A and B. Clear? So we have to find the equation of the perpendicular PA, or a line which is including perpendicular PA. Clear? Okay, so obviously we can consider a line which is passing through point C and B. So we have this perpendicular dropped like this. Okay, from point P -1 comma 2 on the line containing AB. It is not on the line segment AB, mind it, but it is on the line containing points A and B. Clear? So we have to find the equation of the perpendicular. Now it is very clear. If you want to find the equation of the perpendicular line PA, okay, we have one point P, yes or no? So you are given a point. Now if you can find the slope of PA, then we can use the point slope formula to frame the equation. Now how to find the slope of PA? Okay, the hint is given in the question that PA is perpendicular to the line containing AB. So if you can calculate the slope of AB, then its negative reciprocal we can take, that will be the slope of PA. Clear? So how to calculate the slope of line containing AB? It is very clear that 2 points are given on line containing points AB. So we can use the formula of slope, m is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay, so we are given 2 points over here. This is question number 19. A1 comma 4, B2 comma 3. Okay, a line through point P -1 comma 2 is perpendicular to line containing AB, or line AB simply you can name. Yes or no? So first what we will do, we will find the slope of AB. Okay, let us calculate the slope of line AB. Okay, formula will be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So coordinates of x we can take x1 y1, and coordinates of b to be x2 y2. So 3 minus 4 upon 2 minus 1 is equal to -1 upon 1 is equal to -1 only. So we got the slope of line AB. Yes or no? Now okay, slope of a line which is perpendicular to AB, denoted by m, will be given by -1 upon slope of AB. Yes or no? Negative reciprocal we will take. Okay, so what will be the negative reciprocal of -1? That will be 1 only. So we got the slope of a line which is perpendicular to AB, line passing through P. So now we have a slope, and we are already given a point P having coordinates -1 comma 2. So now we will use the point slope formula. Okay, now let me write down over here. Okay, required line passes through point P minus 1 comma 2 and has slope 1, and therefore equation of required line will be given by y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Therefore y minus y1 is 2 is equal to minus minus plus 1, and therefore y minus 2 is equal to x plus 1, or x minus 2 plus 3 equals 0. So this is the equation of the required line, or this is our answer line. Clear? Okay, so question number 19, x minus y plus 3 equals 0. Now let us solve question number 20. Find the equation of the line passing through the point of intersection of the lines. We are given equations of two lines, 5x minus 8y plus 23 is equal to 0, and another line is 7x plus 6y minus 71 equals 0, and another line is given 4x minus 2y is equal to 3. Okay, you are given the equations of three lines. It is given that required line is passing through the point of intersection of the two lines, means lines 1 and 2. Okay, so what you understand from this statement, required line is passing through the point of intersection of the lines 1 and 2. So it is very clear that first we have to find the point of intersection of the two lines. How to find the point of intersection of two lines? Obviously we will use elimination or any one of the method of solving the equations, and we will find out the points of intersection, okay, of the point of intersection of the two lines. So our required line or answer line is passing through the point of intersection. So our first target is to solve the two equations and find the point of intersection. Okay, so we will write down over here solving 1 and 2. Okay, so for that first equation will be multiplied with 6 and second with 8. Okay, so 6 5 are 30x minus 48y is equal to 23 6 are 138. Yes or no? 23 6 are 138, and that will be minus 138, because 23 when you transpose it will be minus 23. So minus 23 into 6 minus 138. Let us multiply by 8. So 7 is 56x plus 48y is equal to, okay, this will be plus 568. 568. Okay, now let us add the two equations. So minus 48y plus 48y will get cancelled. 86x equals 568 plus 138, 16, 70. Sorry, we have to subtract actually. Okay, let us subtract. So 0, 6 minus 3 will be 3, and 5 minus 1 will be 4. Clear? So we got 430. Okay, therefore x is equal to 430 upon 86, 43 tens are 43 twos are, yes or no? And 2 ones are 2 5s are, therefore x is equal to 5. Now substituting value of x in equation, any one of the equations, let us put in equation 1. What is equation 1? 5x minus 8y is equal to minus 23. This is equation 1. We will put for x 5. So 5 into 5 minus 8y is equal to minus 23 minus 25. Okay, so minus 48. Yes or no? Okay, so we got the value of y will be minus 48 upon minus 8. Therefore y is equals to 6, and therefore point of intersection of lines 1 and 2 is pi comma 6. Okay, now so far it is clear that required line is passing through point 5 comma 6. Now if you somehow find out the slope of the required line, then we can use the point slope formula. Okay, now let us come to the question. Again, it is given that required line is passing through the point of intersection of the two lines. We have obtained the point of intersection, and it is given that required line is perpendicular to line 3. So what is the next step? Obviously, we will find out the slope of this line, line 3. And then after finding the slope of this line, we will take its negative reciprocal, which will give us the slope of the required line. Clear? So let us find out now the slope of line 3. Okay, now 4x minus 2y is equal to 3. This is line 3 or equation 3. Therefore minus 2y is equal to minus 4x plus 3. Therefore y is equal to minus 4 upon minus 2x plus 3 upon minus 2. And therefore y equals 2x plus minus 3 upon 2. Okay, and therefore slope will be the coefficient of x. Okay, so slope of line 3 will be 2. Okay, and therefore slope of line 3 is 2. Clear? Now again come to the question. Our required line is perpendicular to line 3. So slope of required line will be negative reciprocal of slope of line 3. So in the next step we will write down therefore slope of, okay, it is given that required line is perpendicular to line 3, and therefore slope of required line will be equal to minus 1 upon slope of line 3, and therefore required line slope will denote by m, that will be equal to negative reciprocal of 2 will be minus 1 upon 2. Now we have got the point and slope, so we can use the point slope formula, and therefore equation of required line, or we will write down required line passes through points 5, 6 and has slope minus 1, 2, and therefore equation of required line will be y y minus 6 is equals to minus 1 upon 2 into x minus 5. Therefore 2y minus 12 is equals to minus x plus 5, and therefore x plus 2y minus 17 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the required line. Clear? So with this, question number 20 is over. This is question number 20. X plus 2y is equal to 17. Now let us solve question number 21. Okay, what is question number 21? A line through the origin meets the line at right angles at a point. Find the coordinates of Q. It is very easy question. See, question number 21, it is given like this. Okay, line through the origin meets the line 2x is equal to 3y plus 13 at right angles. Okay, at point Q. Find the coordinates of Q. I will tell you, let us try to understand this fact with the help of diagram again. Okay, we have x and y coordinate axis. One equation of a line is given, that is 2x is equal to 3y plus 13. If you put y is equal to 0, then x is equal to 6.5. Okay, and if you put x is equal to 0, then y will be something like this. Okay, so this line must be passing in this way. Okay, this is the line 2x is equals to 3y plus 13. Okay, and our required line is passing through the origin. Clear? The required line is passing through the origin and it is perpendicular to this line at point Q. It intersects, meets the given line at point Q at right angles. Okay. 2x is equal to 3y plus 13. This is given line, and required line is passing through the origin, that is 0, 0. Yes or no? And is perpendicular to the given line. Point of intersection is Q. So now it is quite clear that required line is perpendicular to given line. So if you can find out the slope of the given line, equation is there, so we can calculate. Yes or no? So our first step will be to find the slope of the given line. After we got the slope of the given line, what shall we do? Obviously its negative reciprocal will give us the slope of the required line. Clear? So let us simplify this equation. Okay, 2x is equal to 3y plus 13. Okay, given line is 2x is equal to 3y plus 13. Therefore 3y is equal to 2x minus 13. Therefore y is equal to 2 upon 3x minus 13 upon 3. And therefore slope of line 1 or given line will be 2 upon 3. Clear? Now required line is perpendicular to given line. Required line is perpendicular to given line, and therefore slope of required line denoted by m will be minus 1 upon slope of line 1. Therefore m is equal to minus, okay, its negative reciprocal will be negative reciprocal of 2 upon 3 will be minus 3 by 2. So this is the slope of the required line, and required line passes through the origin. So we can use the point slope formula, or we can even directly use the formula of a line passing through the origin. Yeah. Okay, now equation of a line passing through origin. We are using here the direct formula y is equals to ms. Clear? This is the equation of a line passing through the origin. Now let us substitute the value of m. Substituting value of m in equation 2, we will get y is equals to minus 3 upon 2 into x, and therefore 2y is equals to minus 3x, or 3x plus 2y equals 0. This is the equation of the required line. Clear? So this question was also an easy one. Question number 21. Okay. Actually, here we have to find the equation. This is the not required answer, but this is a part of the answer. Actually, here we have to find the coordinates of Q. Okay, so now it is very easy. Once we got the equation of the line passing through Q, then we can solve the two equations. Yes or no? Equation of given line, that is line 1, and equation of this required line passing through Q. Yes or no? So we will solve the equations 1 and 3. Clear? So now let us solve. Okay, now solving equations 1 and 3. Okay, equation 1 was 2x plus 3y, and this is 3x plus 2y. So I will multiply the term with 3. Let me write down over here equation 1, 2x minus 3y is equal to 13. We will multiply this by 2 and equation 3 by 3. Yes or no? Solving 1 and 3, multiplying by 2, 2 2s are 4x minus 3 2s are 6y is equals to 26. 3 3s are 9x plus 6y is equal to 0. Okay, adding the two equations, 6y minus 6y plus will get cancelled. 13x is equals to 26. Therefore x is equal to 26 upon 13. Therefore x is equal to 2. Okay, now this value of x we can substitute in any one of the equations. Let us substitute in equation 2. Equation 3 we will substitute. Okay, now substituting value of x in equation 3. What is equation 3? 3x plus 2y is equal to 0. This is equation 3. Now for x we put 2. So 3 into 2 plus 2y is equal to 0. Therefore 2y is equal to minus 6. Therefore y is equal to minus 3. So point of intersection of our coordinates of point Q are 2, minus 3. Clear? So let us write down the final statement, and therefore coordinates of Q are 2, minus 3. This is the final answer. Okay, so question number 21 is also over. Now we will solve question number 22. Question number 22. Question number 22. Find the equation of a line perpendicular from the point P1, minus 2 and perpendicular from point P on line 4x minus 3y minus 5 is equal to 2. Okay, now let us try to understand this fact with the help of diagram. Okay, for this we are drawing x and y coordinate axis. O is the origin. Let us represent this line on the number line. Put y is equal to 0, x is equal to, you will get 5 by 4, so 1 point something you will get. Yes or no? And if you put x is equal to 0, y will be equal to minus, okay, something. So we are going to get a line like this. Okay, this is approximate representation of the line 4x minus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, now point P1, minus 2, x coordinate is 1. And y coordinate is minus 2. Okay, so x is 1 and y is minus 2. So here somewhere we will have point 1, minus 2. So if you draw a perpendicular from this point, okay, so you get a point like this. Clear? Perpendicular. Okay, say foot of perpendicular is Q. Yes or no? This point where, okay, such that PQ is perpendicular to given line 4x minus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, so we have to find the equation of the perpendicular. Means finding the equation of the perpendicular PQ means we have to find the equation of a line on which points P and Q lie. Clear? So we will find the equation of this line. This is the required line, and P and Q are 2 points on the line. Obviously the two lines, given line 1, say this is line 1, okay, and the required line are perpendicular to each other. So we have a relation between their slopes. What is the relation? Slope of a line is the negative reciprocal of the slope of its perpendicular line. Clear? So what will be our first step? Our first step will be to find the slope of given line. So let us find out the slope. How to find the slope? We will convert this equation into the form y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, so minus 3y is equal to minus 4x plus 5. Therefore y is equal to minus 4 upon minus 3x plus 5 upon minus 3. Therefore y is equal to 4 upon 3x plus minus 5 by 3. Okay, so slope is the coefficient of x. Therefore slope of line 1 equal to 4 upon 3. So now we will write down that required line is perpendicular to line 1. Since required line is perpendicular to line 1 and therefore slope of required line will be minus 1 upon slope of line 1 or given line. Yes or no? So negative reciprocal of 4 upon 3 will be minus 3 upon 4. Okay, so this is the slope of the required line m, minus 3 upon 4. Now we have got the slope and a point is given P1, minus 2. So now we can use the point slope formula to form the equation of line PQ. Clear? So now let us write down okay, now a required line passes is equal to m into x minus x1. Therefore y minus y1. What is y1? Y1 is minus 2, so we have minus minus plus 2 is equal to m is minus 3 upon 4 into x minus 1. Therefore 4y plus 8 is equal to minus 3x plus 3, and therefore 3x plus 4y is equal to, we got minus 5 here. This is minus 5. This is equation 2 or equation of the required line. Okay, so we got one answer. This equation was required. Okay, now another answer is to find the coordinates of Q. Now whenever you are given the equations of two lines, we can solve them to find the point of intersection. Yes or no? Q is actually the point of intersection of line 1 and line 2. So we will solve the two equations. Clear? So now let us solve the two equations. Okay, solving 1 and 2. Okay, so equation 1 is 4x minus 3y is equal to 5. This is equation 1, and another equation is 3x plus 4y is equal to minus y. This is equation 2. Okay, so first by 4 and second equation by 3 we will multiply and simply and solve. Okay, so 4 4 16x minus 12y is equal to 5 4 20 and 9x plus 12y is equal to minus 15. Okay, adding the two equations we get 25x is equals to 20 minus 15 will be 5, and therefore x is equals to 5 by 25. Therefore x is equals to 1 upon 5. Okay, we got the value of x. Now this value we can substitute it in any one equation. Let us substitute value of x in equation 1. Substituting value of x in equation 1. Okay, so what is equation 1? Equation 1 is 4x minus 3y is equal to 5. This is equation 1. Okay, in this equation for x we will substitute 1 upon 5. So 4 into 1 by 5 minus 3y is equal to 5. Therefore 4 by 5 minus 5 by 1 is equal to 3y. Therefore 25 minus 4. 5 5 are 25 minus 4 will be minus 21 upon 5 into is equal to 3y, and therefore finally we will get y is equal to minus 21 upon 5 into 3 7, and therefore y is equal to minus 7 upon 5, and therefore coordinates of foot of perpendicular are 1 upon 5 comma minus 7 upon 5, and the equation of the required line, and the equation of required line is 4x plus 3y is equal to minus 5 or plus 5 equals 0. So these two are the required equations. Equation of a line perpendicular to given line and the coordinates of the foot of perpendicular. Clear? Okay, so question number 22 is over. Now let us solve question number 23. Okay, find the equation of the line which is perpendicular to line. We are given the equation of a line x upon a y upon b is equal to 1. Okay, so we have to find the equation of the line which is perpendicular to given line. So obviously required line is perpendicular to line 1. So what we will do, we will find out the slope of given line. Okay, and then its negative reciprocal we will take, so that we will get the slope of the required line. Let us simplify this equation first. So bx minus ay is equals to ab, therefore minus ay is equals to minus bx plus ab, and therefore y is equals to minus b upon minus a into x plus ab upon minus a, therefore y is equals to b upon a into x plus minus minus b. Clear? Okay, so we got this equation, simplified equation of line 1. Yes or no? Clear? Here we'll put the number 1. Okay. Now slope of line 1. Slope of line 1 is equal to, or let me write down in this case that comparing with y is equals to mx plus c. Comparing equation 1 with y is equals to mx plus c, we have slope m equals b by a. Yes or no? Slope is the coefficient of x, that is b upon a, and the y-intercept. What is the y-intercept? Okay, y-intercept is minus b. Clear? Why we wrote the value of y-intercept in this case? Because it is given that given required line is intersecting given line on y-axis. It means the point of intersection of the given line, the required line, and y-axis is same. Okay, so all these three lines meet at a point which lies on the y-axis. So obviously the point will be the 0 comma minus b, because on y-axis we will get y-intercept to be minus b, and therefore point of intersection will be 0 comma minus b. Okay, now so required line cuts given line on y-axis, and therefore point of intersection of two lines will be 0 comma minus b. Clear? So now, okay, further required line is parallel to given line, and therefore we can now calculate the slope of the required line. Let me write down over here. Okay, also required line is perpendicular to given line, and therefore slope of required line will be minus 1 upon slope of line 1. Clear? And therefore slope will be negative reciprocal. So what is the slope of m? That is b upon a. Yes or no? So slope will be minus a by b, negative reciprocal. Okay, so we got the slope of passes. Clear? So now we can use the point slope formula, and therefore, okay, now we will write down that required line passes through point 0 comma minus b and has slope minus a upon b, and therefore we can form the equation therefore equation of required line will be y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, therefore y minus minus plus m is minus a upon b, x minus 0, therefore dy plus b square is equal to minus ax, or ax plus by plus b square equals 0. This is the equation of the required line which is perpendicular to given line. Okay, so we got the answer. Question number 23, x plus by plus b square equals 0. Clear? Okay, if you want to understand this question with the help of diagram, let us draw the diagram. We have got the answer. This is the answer, but still I will draw a diagram and try to explain. Okay, we have x and y coordinates. If we plot this line on the coordinate plane, yes or no? So the line will be like this. Okay, this is the given line. Bx minus ay is equals to ab. Clear? And the required line is perpendicular to this line. It is given that further passing through this point, it is intersecting the given line on y-axis. So required line will be like this. Clear? This is the required line which is perpendicular to given line. Clear? So obviously from the origin, this is the length of y-intercept, and y-intercept we got to be minus b. So this point will be 0 comma minus b. Okay, so this point lies on the required line. Further, the two lines are perpendicular. So if you calculate the slope of given line, then it's negative reciprocal. If you take, you will get the slope of the required line, and one point is also given. So we can use the point slope formula as we have done in this case. Clear? So this is the diagram, rough diagram for the given question. Okay, now let us solve the next question, that is question number 24. Okay, the points B7, 3, B7, 3 and D 0, minus 4 are two opposite vertices of rhombus ABCD. Are two opposite vertices of rhombus ABCD Okay, so we are given the vertices B and D, coordinates are given. We have to find the equation of diagonal AC. Okay, Okay, let us recall few properties of the rhombus. About the diagonals, we know that the diagonals bisect each other at right angles. So this property we are going to use over here. Diagonals bisect. It means what? The midpoint of diagonal BD and midpoint of diagonal AC is same. In simple words, if we understand. And second thing, they bisect at right angles. So angle formed at the point of intersection is 90 degree. It means BD and AC are perpendicular to each other. Yes or no? So if you can calculate the slope of BD, then we'll get the slope of AC. Yes or no? Because AC is perpendicular to BD, and therefore slope of AC will be the negative reciprocal of slope of BD. Clear? So first of all, what we will do, we will find out the midpoint of BD, and midpoint of BD and AC are equal. Clear? So we will write down that here midpoint, okay, in rhombus ABCD, midpoint of AC is equals to midpoint of BD. Therefore midpoint of AC equals midpoint of BD. Okay, formula of midpoint, x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So coordinates of B are x1 y1, coordinates of D are x2 y2. So 7 plus 0 by 2, 7 plus 0 by 2, comma 3 minus 4 by 2, and therefore midpoint of AC will get to be 7 upon 2, comma minus 1 upon 2. So we got the midpoint of AC. Now let us calculate the slope of BD. Okay, now slope of BD equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So minus 4 minus 3 upon 0 minus 7. So minus 7 upon minus 7. Therefore slope of BD will be equal to minus minus plus 1. Okay, so we got the slope of BD. Now AC is perpendicular to BD. AC is perpendicular to BD. Therefore slope of AC is given by minus 1 upon slope of BD, and therefore slope of AC denoted by M is equal to negative reciprocal of 1 will be minus 1. Okay, now line AC passes through point, yes or no? So the midpoint AC is passing 7 upon 2, comma minus 1 upon 2, and has slope. What is the slope? 1. Yes or no? And therefore equation of AC will be y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Therefore y minus minus plus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 into x minus 7 upon 2. Therefore 2y plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 2x minus 7 upon 2. Therefore 2y plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 7. Therefore 2. Remaining steps, let me write down one right hand side. Therefore 2y minus 2x plus 8 is equal to 0, or 2x minus 2y minus 8 is equal to 0, or x minus y minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, this is the equation of diagonal AC. Here 24 we are solving. 0 minus 7 minus 4 minus 3. Okay, what is the mistake? The mistake is slope of BD is 1, so slope of AC will be minus 1. Okay, so here we forgot to put minus 1 here. So now the signs, there will be a little bit change in the sign, so let us make these changes. Minus x minus minus plus 7. Okay, so minus 2x plus 7. Okay, so this will be plus 2x and minus 2x plus 7. Yes. Okay, then 7 minus 1 minus 7 will be minus 6, or we can, if you change 2x plus 2y minus 6, or x plus y minus 3 equals 0. Okay, this must be the equation of AC. Yes, x plus y equals 3. So let us write down the last statement, and therefore equation of AC. Therefore equation of AC is x plus y minus 3 equals 0. Clear? Or you can even write x plus y is equal to 3. Okay, so today we started from question number 17 and completed till question number 24. Now remaining questions we will solve in the next video. By that time, please take care and thank you very much.